Hello, I'm your Superhero Critic, and welcome to Reeve. Now, when it comes to a superhero movie, sequels all depend on whether or not the movie is a successful movie or not. Now, sometimes piece of shit movies like Ghost Rider get sequels, and then masterpieces like 1978 Superman get sequels as well. Now, that all depends on whether or not the sequel is good. Two of which are not. One of which is. Now, I'm not doing the Richard Donner's cut version because I don't actually have it, so this is just the normal version for the review.
Hey, Superhero Critic, I heard you're doing Superman 2. Can I join?
Hello, Toxic Raver. Apparently you're joining this video.
Fuck yeah, let's do this.
Well, without further ado, Superman 2.
Our movie begins in the past and shows the audience how General Zod and its cohorts got to where they were at the beginning of the first movie. Reeve showing us what happened to put them in the Phantom Zone to begin with.
After the credits, we head to the Daily Planet, and Clark is told about a terrorist plot to blow up Paris if their demands are not met. Perry White has already sent Lois there to catch the scoop. Our hero flies into action as Lois sneaks past the guards to the Eiffel Tower. The guards release their hostages since their demands are gonna be met, and in the process of everything, Lois once again gets in trouble as she gets caught in the elevator as a terrorist set up a bomb and fuses go off early, causing the elevator to plummet down to the bottom of the tower.
I believe this is your floor.
Oh, thank God. How'd I get myself into this?
Damn, it seems like Lois Lane has the worst luck ever.
That, my friend, is Lois Lane syndrome. The syndrome that most superhero movies adopt to put their superhero's girlfriend in.
Our hero flies the elevator bomb into space and through the explosion destroys the Phantom Zone piece that has our villains trapped in it, setting them free. Well, good job, genius. We then head back to the planet and watch Clark get friend-zoned over a glass of orange juice. Smooth.
Here's to friendship.
At the jailhouse, Lex is going over his next plan to take down Superman with Otis, involving Lex heading up north to track the Man of Steel. We then jump to NASA and the moon, where Ursa is seen for the first time by a couple of astronauts. She chases one of the astronauts down, killing him, while Zod kills another. The final one tries to get away, only for Non to destroy the space station. Our three villains decide that they are going to Earth to rule with their new powers. At the jail, Lex has staged an escape via hot air balloon. In the process, leaves Otis behind. That right there is when you know you need to lose weight.
I wouldn't know, jackass.
That's because you're a skinny motherfucker.
Fuck yourself.
Clark and Lois go undercover at the Niagara Falls to try and uncover whether or not the hotel they are scamming people or not. While sightseeing and pining over Superman, a couple ignored the child and he almost fell all the way into the falls. Superman shows up and saves the boy. With Clark gone, Lois finally puts two and two together.
Happened to be in Niagara Falls, and Clark is not around as usual.
Ding, 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 tell her what.
Nah, I think I'll let the honors go to Cooney.
Nothing! Absolutely nothing!
Lex heads to the Arctic and intrudes into the Fortress of Solitude and somehow knows how to work all of the crystals within the fortress. He learns through Superman's mother that if Zod and his cohorts land on Earth, they'll probably have the same powers as our hero and sets out to find the three of them. Back to Lois and Clark, Lois is so certain that Clark is the Man of Steel that she throws herself over the ledge of the falls. In order to keep his identity a secret, Clark plays dumb and does not become our hero, but still saves her in the end.
You're what I thought was Superman?
Sorry.
This is really embarrassing.
Our three villains land on Earth, and after Ursa is bit by a snake, she learns that she has laser vision. At the hotel, Lois is down in the dumps with the whole situation. Clark trips and lands in the fire, throwing his secret out there, and because it's no longer a secret, he chooses to show her the fortress. A couple of cops also meet our villains.
Make way.
Did I hear right? That son of a bitch give me an order?
Dwayne, take care of him. But, Dwayne, you gotta learn to kick ass. You want to be a peacemaker.
Okay, did that cop seriously just tell his partner to get out of the car and shoot these three people? Whether or not he knows they're Kryptonian or not.
Remember, he's a cop in the 70s. What did you expect would happen?
Our trio, of course, learns more about the planet by scaring the crap out of the cops by using their powers. In the fortress, the two lovebirds have a small talk-to-talk before we jump back to our trio, who walk into a restaurant and Ursa sits down for an arm wrestling match.
Let's just hold hands.
Let me know if this tickles.
Zod quickly gets bored with the townspeople as he demonstrates more powers. In the fortress, Superman gives Lois the tour and teaches her more backstory. The news spreads to the trio as they put themselves on the news, the army to handle them, only for them to quickly be attacked. The military is quickly destroyed, and Zod gives a message to the planet.
We get a lovely couple having a dinner discussing a possible future as Zod demands more from the military. Superman discusses with his mother that he wants to become human in order to stay with Lois, and to that we believe that he is...
Stupid! You're so stupid!
Our hero steps into the crystals and his powers are stripped away. With our trio of villains slowly taking over the planet, our hero is just relaxing in his bed with his love. Our trio then do superhero move cliche number 5 as they break the windows of the White House and take it over. Zod then demands that the president kneels before him.
Oh, God. Zod.
Our powerless hero decides it's time for a dinner date, but it isn't long before an asshole hits on Lois and proceeds to kick Clark's ass, and our hero feels defeat for the first time. The diner owner turns on the TV. Clark then finally finds out about General Zod through the president. Our hero knows what has to be done and heads back to the fortress to try to turn his powers back on. The green crystal he has shows up once again.
That's what you get for losing your powers. You become as worthless as Kick-Ass. Well, at least your world didn't get taken over by a dude in bondage.
Luthor heads to the White House and informs Zod who Superman really is, and Zod vows revenge. Our trio heads to the Daily Planet in search for Clark, since Lex knows all of his secrets. When they don't find him, they of course go to capture Lois, only for Superman to reappear. The 4 Kryptonians begin the battle in the city, of course. It begins 3 versus 1. Our hero is eventually overpowered until he slips out of Non's grasp as Ursa goes to hit him.
Hold him!
Wow, home run.
Home run! Superman cages Non as Zod figures out that our hero's downfall is caring for the people of Earth. He starts targeting humans, Zod goes to blow up a truck, and our hero reflects the laser back to him using a mirror. The fight is taken underground as our hero and villain beat the crap out of each other, causing the city to earthquake. Once back up top, Zod throws Superman into a cigarette truck, and in response, Superman hurls Zod into a Coke sign. Zod in my Coke.
Oh, but you got Coke in my Zod.
Ursa and Nan hurl a bus filled with people in it at our hero, and the humans assume he's dead and try to revolt against the Kryptonians, only for Zod to literally blow him away. Nan and Ursa join in, and the city basically becomes a hurricane zone. Superman arises, but in the process, ditches the city, and our trio claim a victory. Lex convinces Zod not to kill him in exchange for Lex's information, and they kidnap Lois as well. In the fortress, Nan wastes no time and charges straight for Superman.
Hooray for random powers that make no sense whatsoever.
That just makes me hungry for a fruit roll-up now.
Everything makes you hungry for fruit roll-ups.
That's not the point. In fact, I'm gonna go get one now.
I don't have any. The villains all charge their lasers at our hero, which he quickly deflects back at them. It's then a game of which Superman is the real Superman, as Superman creates illusions of himself to trick the trio. After the illusionary game, Lois is once again in danger, and after being betrayed by Lex, our hero is forced into a molecular changer. Superman finally kneels at Zod, only to set the trap that he sprung.
And swear eternal loyalty to Zod.
With the Kryptonians powerless, they are quickly taken out, and all is well in Metropolis once more. At the planet where Clark and Lois speak over all of what's gone on, and after a kiss, Lois completely loses her memory about who Clark really is.
Yeah, this is what happens when I'm fine.
Breathe.
I'm breathing for heaven's sake.
Our movie ends with Clark heading back to the diner and teaching the douchebag a lesson he deserved. We then watch Superman return an American flag to the White House building before the credits roll.
Sorry I've been away so long. I won't let you down again.
So there you go. The good Superman sequel. And thank you, Toxic, for helping me. But now my question is whether or not you're going to help with this atrocity, Superman 3.
Nope, you're on your own. Fuck that shit. Bye.
I'm going it alone. Thank you, asshat. I'm your superhero critic. I'm not looking forward to this. But I'll stay super as long as you stay awesome.